Hey guys, this is Sam. Today we got some new information from Bloomberg about how the software on the iPhone 8 is going to work. Instead of there being a physical home button or even a software home button, there's going to be a lot of new gestures. We have some actual videos to demonstrate how those are going to look. So lots of stuff to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump in. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, I posted a new video about a week ago showing off some hidden concept videos deep within iOS 11. They were first discovered back then. I made a video and I thought that they were iOS 11 concepts, but the new Bloomberg article today details pretty much word for word what these concepts were showing off, leading me to believe that these are probably how the new features on the iPhone 8 are going to work. So the first gesture that Bloomberg described today is that if you're on the lock screen of the iPhone 8, there's no home button to press. There's just going to be this little line on the bottom. There's some awesome concept images that you can check out on screen right now. I actually think these look really good. Another thing that Bloomberg pointed out in their article is that the status bar at the very top is not going to be all black to match the cutout. It's actually going to conform and change based on the content you're viewing. So if you're in a white application, it's going to be white at the top. If you're on the home screen, it's probably going to be showing your wallpaper there, which is a big question that people were wondering as to how Apple would handle the cutout at the top of the iPhone 8. So if we take a look at this first video, it shows somebody swiping up while they're in an app from the bottom of the screen to go into the app switcher, the multitasking view. And pretty much word for word, this is what Bloomberg described in their latest article. I've wanted a gesture like this for the longest time, and I think that this looks really, really good. And it would make sense because if there is no home button on the iPhone 8, how would you really get into the app switcher or close out of an app in the first place? Bloomberg also details that if you continue to swipe up rather than doing a half swipe to get into the app switcher, if you continue to go up, it's going to allow you to exit to the home screen, which is how you'll be able to close apps without a physical home button. When I first saw this video, I thought it was an early iOS 11 concept, specifically because of how the app switcher was laid out. You had Control Center over there on the right, and then you had cards laid out in a new way that we hadn't seen since iOS 7 or iOS 8, because in iOS 10 and 11, you swipe and they kind of all overlap on each other. They look a little bit different. But in the same Bloomberg article, they detail this as having individual cards to swipe through, different from the overlay that we're used to seeing in iOS 10 and iOS 11. So it looks like this is going to be a pretty accurate representation of how the feature will work when the iPhone 8 ships later this year. In addition to that first video, we also saw this one leak, which detailed you accessing Control Center from like the cover sheet / notification center area by swiping down from the top of the screen. And it's unclear whether this is going to be part of the iPhone 8. This was not detailed in the article, but if they were both found in the same location in iOS 11, hidden deep inside the file system, I feel like there's a good chance we could be seeing this as well, because it doesn't look like you'll be able to access Control Center the traditional way like you can on the iPhone 7 or the 7 Plus or any other iPhone or iPad running iOS 11. You're not going to be able to access it by a swipe up, because that's basically going to replace the home button's functionality, and the only way to get to Control Center is going to be through Notification Center or by accessing the app switcher. As of right now, the announcement date for the iPhone 7s and the iPhone 8 models has not been confirmed yet. Apple is still yet to send out invitations to media, but we continue to hear September 12th will be the announcement and a release for the iPhone 7s, the 7s Plus, and the iPhone 8 or the iPhone Edition on Friday, September 22nd. So it's exciting. Like if it's Friday, September 22nd, we're roughly 3 weeks away from that happening. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on all this new information. Do you like the new gestures? Do you like how the status bar is going to look? A lot of people said they did not like this design where the status bar showed on each side and it wasn't completely black to match the notch. So let me know what you guys think about all that down below in the comments section. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, make sure you hit that like button down below, and of course hit subscribe for more videos on the iPhone 8 in the future. I've been Sam. I hope all of you are doing fantastic, and I'll talk to you in the next video.